I woke up like 20 minutes ago. Okay, a little over 20 minutes ago now. I woke up at like 8:40 and I was like, oh man, it's so sunny out. I'm surprised. I thought I was gonna wake up earlier than this. And then I realized, I was like, why, wait a minute. Why didn't I hear any alarms? And then I see that I just slept through my alarm, for some reason, will stop playing after a bit if I don't manually turn it off. And I just slept right through it. I slept through my alarm that I had set for 7 o'clock. I decided that even though I slept through a majority of the direct, I think it might still be going. I don't, maybe not. But I'm still going to do a reaction to it because I was really excited. Hopefully there's like a launch game for Kirby. That would be cool. 3D Mario launch game would also be cool, but I feel like we would have heard about it by now. Maybe not. Like, I feel like they would have been like, in the first announcement for the Switch 2, they would have been like, and also, a new 3D Mario game is on the horizon, or something like that. I don't know. I did see one thing because the live stream was already going when I turned on my computer, and I didn't recognize it at all. It was like some guy, it looked realistically rendered. He was like, I don't know what he was doing. I think he was like sitting. He might have been dead or something, because it was like he was like limp and hanging, and then like his hand was weird, and then someone grabbed his hand, I think. That's all I saw. I did not recognize whatever the heck it was. But yeah. It's a little sad that I don't get to watch it live with everyone, but I don't think it really matters too much. I'm gonna make sure to edit this one really fast and put it up on YouTube, and that'll be like my first video on my YouTube channel. I was thinking like, oh, I don't want to upload anything on my YouTube channel until I have like a YouTube trailer made. But like a lot of people make their channel trailers like way after they've started making videos, so whatever. I'll just start. Who cares about order? If I don't eventually start it, I'm never going to. Okay. Rated M. Rating pending to M. How spooky. Okay. Here we go. Got my little spot of tea for my aching throat and sinuses. This is the closest thing I have to breakfast, because I woke up and immediately started getting ready for stream. Let's go. Audio? For my other Nintendo stream, I was watching other people react to the stream afterwards, and I noticed a lot of people started turning on their music at that one Sizzle reel part, and I'm like, oh, I did not. I hope my stream doesn't get copyrighted. But so far it hasn't. I think it'll be fine. And it'll be gone soon enough, so. Oh, this is the Mario Kart that they showed in the first trailer. Yoshi's. Meow. Hey, Mario. Hey, King Boo, my beloved. What is that? What was that in front of Mario? That didn't look like no character that I'm familiar with. Unless it just looked weird from the back. It might have been like a baby or something. Ooh, on the water. Okay, this one was cool. The big ancient question block. Hey, King Boo, my beloved. Grinding on rails, cool. on the wall. Move! The cow! Heck yeah! Hammer Bro is a cool option. I think Hammer Bro is in 8. The cow is ridiculous. What the heck? Oh, you can get outfits? Oh, heck yeah. Are they adding in like all the outfits from like Mario Kart Tour? Is that what that is? I would love to be like the Luigi's Mansion version of King Boo. With his big full crown. Mario Kart World! Ooh, that's the natural next step to Tour, I guess.
Hello everyone.
Oh my god, the whole posse's here.
And I'll be one of your guides for today's Nintendo Direct.
Thank you, Koichi.
I'm the producer for Nintendo Switch 2.
Welcome to this vast world.
Nice shot.
Kart races are held throughout various regions that span the globe.
The zebra! The zebra was so cute!
Depending on the time of day and weather conditions.
Has there ever been a horse? Oh my god, that Boo! He's so dapper! Oh my god!
And in this Mario Kart game, you can go
This is Toad's Factory! Oh my god, Toad's Factory theme! Toad's Factory is coming back! That's what this song is!
Grand Prix, race through 4 courses in a bid for first place.
One of my favorite maps!
But don't sleep at the wheel. You'll also drive to the next course.
Like my favorite map from Wii, aside from like Coconut Mall.
With 24 drivers in each race, the most in series history, the competition is gearing up. Introducing Knockout Tour. Race non-stop from one corner of the world to another.
This is a really cool, like, visual design for this game.
There are multiple checkpoints along the way. If you're below the placement shown when you hit a checkpoint, you'll be eliminated. Can you make it all the way to the finish line?
I am very happy with these outfits. That's such, I love that. I love getting like a bunch of skins. And seeing the characters you like in a bunch of new
You can
outfits.
explore new areas and routes.
Oh, sick.
So drive wherever your heart takes you.
That's something that I really didn't like about 8, was how linear it was. You couldn't find silly shortcuts like you could in like Double Dash and Wii.
And even take photos together at different locations.
What? That's awesome. I loved messing around in Mario Kart as a kid. Like, my brother. Oh, Dio Jungle.
A brand new race.
Nabbit's in the game!
Starts here.
Did they put Nabbit into 8? I don't think they ever did.
The game launches on the same day as Nintendo.
Oh my god, Goomba! I wonder if it'll have all the characters that World does.
Mario Kart World Direct. So be on the lookout
I hope
for more
Poochie's in
information
there.
in the future.
Poochie's such a funny looking character.
Mario Kart World launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. We'll
Yeah,
share
makes
more details
sense.
in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it.
I will be there. Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, me and my brother when we were kids, we would used to go onto like different maps in Mario Kart and we wouldn't even race. We would do like 1v1 versus and then we would just like throw items at each other.
We've added a new C button.
Okay, yes. Explain. What does it do?
Let's take a look at some new.
Is it gonna stand for connect? Together? Oh my god, we have parties! Online parties exist now.
Introducing Game Chat, a new feature for Nintendo Switch 2.
Chat! Okay, that makes sense, the C word to put on the button.
Oh, he's trying to eat me. He's trying to eat me.
Okay, I got
A new... Is that like gonna be Dino Jungle 2?
okay.
The second...
Chat to
Oh,
your heart's content. Even while
this
playing
doesn't look like a new Animal Crossing.
So hard, right?
This looks like...
Oh wow, I'm like in the sky.
Being able to stream games on chat is awesome.
Okay, we got it. We're safe.
I love doing that on like the PlayStation.
That's so cute.
So cute.
You can
Pikmin.
adjust the size of your game screen. Guys,
You're almost
Damn, the frames on the stream is crazy.
This is where I have to do a little wall ride.
This is what I imagine my streams look like when I start worrying about bitrate and stuff.
I think I know where you are. I think I know where you are. Wait. Okay, I think we have to try.
Ah, nice. You can hop around. Cute.
You ready?
Smile.
Yay.
Oh, you can get in like specific poses.
Pose mix.
On the right and there's this.
There's that.
Connecting this camera to the system.
Okay, cool.
Hey.
I will not be using that.
Hey, what's up? Hello.
I do not like to be perceived.
Hi, how's everyone?
Game chat.
Nintendo is actually embracing online, seemingly.
Game chat. Our goal was for you to
It's
enjoy
been a good while. It's been years.
friends.
They're behind, but hey,
Same place.
they're getting there.
Play on multiple systems using just one game.
Yeah, screen share.
As shown here, even games that require multiple screens can be played if one person owns a compatible game. With Game
Heck
Share,
yeah.
you can temporarily share compatible games with others who also have Nintendo Switch 2 or a Nintendo Switch system.
Thanks for bringing this
You can
back.
share a game with up to 3 other systems at a time.
I love being in a car
Game
with my
Share also
friends on,
supports
like,
online
playing
play with
on-
other Switch 2 systems.
with a
And you can use it
3DS
with
and
friends via Game Chat,
sharing.
which we showed
One of us
earlier.
has Mario Kart
Game
for the
Share can only
3DS, and we
use with
just
compatible
all
games.
get to play it.
This
It's fun.
feature is planned for several titles,
That
starting with
sentence
3
was
updates
like
for Clubhouse
mangled,
games
but I
if you
hope
want roguelike classics on Nintendo
it was
Switch.
understood.
Game Share support is also
Switch 2 has a bigger built-in screen. Here's how that compares to Nintendo Switch. The
Nice.
system's thickness remains the same.
Honestly, I'm fine with the size of the Switch regularly, so I don't really care about this part that
Consoles
much.
Compared to Switch, you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p screen.
Nice.
Are bigger for greater comfort and control when
Thank
playing
you.
with the Joy-Con 2 held horizontally.
Those buttons were pathetic. For,
The left and right sticks are now larger.
but do they drift? Mouse control. Yep, here we go.
Each Joy-Con 2 controller can be used as a mouse to play with compatible games. Both the left and right Joy-Con 2 support mouse controls.
Ooh, I heard that in my right ear and then my left.
Place your Nintendo Switch 2 however you like with a large, sturdy stand.
This I'm very happy
You can move
about.
it freely, like this.
2 USB-C ports.
In addition to the USB-C port found on the bottom of
This
the
is
system,
actually
there's one on top as
super
well.
good because if you play your Switch handheld while it's charging, it feels like you're destroying the cord because like it'll just be pointing downwards and it's like just in a really unfortunate position and the cord is bending.
Nintendo
And
Switch 2 comes with 256 gigabytes of internal storage.
Nice.
8 times that of Nintendo Switch for storing your game downloads, save data, and more. Switch games. Physical and digital games are supported.
Say oh yeah, people are saying that it's probably like the Labo games that won't be compatible. So it won't be any like games that people actually play. Sorry to the Labo fans.
Hardware, we're currently developing this game.
I'm happy.
Mr. Kawamoto.
Oh, we're getting a tech demo game. We love tech demo
is
games.
actually inside the game itself.
What?
This is Nintendo
Hello.
Switch 2 Welcome Tour, exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
Is this that weird game that people were like testing or
I'm
something?
standing over here.
Cool. Does this come with the
Switch 2
system?
Welcome Tour will launch as a paid digital game on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Damn,
So
paid.
please check it out if you're interested.
It'd be more effective if it came with it.
I'd like to share
Like a
some
Wii
more
Sport.
information regarding Nintendo Switch 2. This is the game card for Nintendo Switch 2 titles.
Okay, visually distinct.
It's the same shape as Nintendo Switch game cards, but it's now red and it has much faster data reading speeds.
What happens if you put it into a
Next up
regular
is
Switch?
additional storage.
Does it explode?
Switch 2 will only work with mics for save data, digital games.
I don't
and
know
more.
if I have an
We're
Express
also
card.
releasing a new Pro controller.
Cool. Can I use my
It
old
has a
ones
C
though?
button, which launches Game Chat, and on the back there are.
I want to know if I can use my
GR
old
buttons,
ones.
which you can
That would
use
be
to
really
assign
nice if I
existing
could. I
buttons.
love my Kirby controller.
In addition,
Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th.
Alright.
We're very much looking forward to the day
I saw a
when
lot
all
of,
get
like,
to
people
experience
saying
it,
to be
so
like,
please
May?
wait just a bit longer.
Honestly, that's hardly any time to wait. You don't need to be like, please wait just a bit longer. June is
On
really
Nintendo
soon.
Switch 2, you can play 3 types of games.
3.
The first type is Nintendo Switch 2 games.
Okay.
These games take advantage of the performance and
Second
features
type
of
is Switch
2.
1 and third type is Cloud, I assume.
The second type is compatible games that were released on Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch 2 edition games are the third type.
What? Oh!
Some games that were released on Switch will receive upgraded versions that offer things
Okay,
like
cool!
visuals, unique ways to play on Switch 2, and more.
This is what people were hoping for.
I'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
Show
of Super
me
Mario Party
Kirby. Show me Kirby in the Forgotten
Jam.
Land.
Please take a look.
Bowser will bring you on stage.
Oh my god, I'm scared.
Hit blocks to collect the most coins.
I don't want to be in Mario Party.
Car with your voice. Go. You're off.
Oh my god, the flower.
Use mouse controls to
The
shoot down
Wonder
enemies while you
Flowers.
feel-
Cool. I love extra modes in Mario Party. I love Mario Party 5
There's a boulder.
and how much extra
Two
stuff is in
players
that
each
game, like
control an
the
arm, and one where you shake a can of spray paint
like
and
the
quickly tag
car
objects.
derby thing
Enjoy the thrill of these intuitive mini games.
where you can do like battles in cars that you make with different
From
stats.
mini games at U2 Edition.
How
plus
much
Jamboree TV
does
by
the upgrade
purchasing
cost?
an upgrade pack.
I would like to know.
Please look forward to a new Mario Party experience, where you can see.
It better
each
not be
other's
the price
reactions
of the
while
game. That would suck.
playing. Let's continue presenting some more Nintendos using QR codes and send them to another player to create.
Oh my goodness. That's awesome. I actually love that. That's like some Spore
We hope
shit.
These features will make your adventures even more
Being
enjoyable.
able to get other people's like buildings that they made for the civilization stage. Yeah! Starcross World!
Forgotten Land, you'll be able to
What is
explore
that?
An additional story exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh my
along with
god!
improved graphics and frame rates.
Why does that look like the Jamba heart?
This story takes place in the Forgotten Land after being struck by a
Oh
powerful
my god!
meteor that's caused
They're getting
some mysterious
terrestrialized.
changes. We hope you're looking forward to Kirby's new adventure.
Oh my god, Spring Kirby! Oh my god!
We'll have both a Nintendo Switch and a Nintendo
Kirby
Switch
fan! I hope nobody else gets extra content in their Switch 2 version. I hope it's just Kirby that gets it. Because that would be awesome! The Kirby favoritism! Heck yeah! Like, I guess Zelda got new stuff in the form of, like, the online functions, but oh my goodness.
or enjoy smoother. Plus,
Ooh!
Pokemon Legends ZA, which is scheduled to launch later this year, will not only receive a Nintendo Switch version, but a Nintendo Switch 2 edition as well.
Heck yeah!
By taking advantage of the power of Switch 2,
I would love to get the
you
Switch
can
2
enjoy an
version.
adventure in Lumio City with enhanced resolution and frame rates.
Frame rate looks good. Showing the frame rate during battle is a very important thing.
The Nintendo
That looks
Switch
nice.
2 edition games you just saw will be available.
Can we get the cover art for Legend ZA, please? It's releasing this year. You could show us the cover
If you
art.
own the Nintendo Switch version of a game, you can play the Nintendo Switch 2 edition by purchasing an upgrade pack.
I want to know the
Look forward to
price.
these Nintendo Switch
Come
2 edition games.
on. Oh my god. Extreme wheelchair basketball. That's actually kind of awesome. Extreme wheelchair basketball. Like monster truck wheelchairs while playing basketball. The cat ears on the helmet. Kind of neat. I don't know.
Next, here are some games from our publishing and development partners coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Ooh. I want to see.
Observe the lands between.
This is The Witcher.
This
Oh.
world is in dire need of
Oh, no. No, it isn't. It's Elden Ring. I saw white hair and was like, Witcher. Foolish me. Silly me.
through your burden.
Hey, I'm Greg Kasavin from Supergiant Games. Here to say that Hades 2 is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Yeah.
The sequel introduces the Princess of the Dead, an immortal witch out to vanquish the sinister Titan of Time. You'll battle beyond the underworld to the ends of the earth.
I love playing Hades on my Switch. Hey Heracles, can you show me Professor Layton? I don't even remember if that's a Capcom game, to be honest. Can you show me a new Ace Attorney? Oh, what? Amiibo! That's awesome! That one girl looks super cool.
Arsenal boot sequence. Weapon safety mechanism confirmed. All operating at normal levels.
Is that Patrick Seitz?
Normal. Commencing launch.
That sounds like Patrick Seitz. It might not be. I might be tripping. It sounds like him just like not putting on a super deep voice like he usually does for a lot of his roles. Demon Ex Machina. Yeah, there was one of these games for the Switch.
Hey, this is just 2 launches.
I think It Takes Two had a better art style, but it looks fine.
And the new mouse
Never been a Harry Potter fan. Never got attached to it as a child like so many others did.
Magic when Hogwarts Legacy launches on the same day as Switch 2.
And frankly, I don't like what it did to the fantasy genre at large. Tony Hawk! Tony Hawk. Everybody loves Tony Hawk.
Tony Hawk! Everybody loves Tony Hawk!
Nora Vasconcelos? What? What? SpongeBob?
Hello, this is Christian Elverdam from IO Interactive.
SpongeBob appearing for a split second completely threw me off.
Nintendo Switch 2.
Hitman. I had one Hitman game on the Xbox. Hippo. Oh, that guy's dead. Yeah, he's so dead. Went into a hippo's property. Agent 007? Is it gonna be like yeah, it's a James Bond game. I knew it. I was like, what could they possibly be talking about? It's like some sort of Hitman thing, I don't know, but no, yeah, it's just straight up Agent 007.
The world's favorite spy is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Ark as a warrior of light once more.
Cool. I'd probably enjoy those games if I played them. Yakuza! Director's Cut. I have 0 on my PS4.
When the Zonai, who descended from the heavens,
Ooh!
joined hands with the Hylians, who dwelled on the surface.
A Legend of Zelda?
Led to a great and prosperous kingdom.
Yeah? What is this? Is this gonna be following Zelda in the past, when she went back? Oh yeah, that's so cool! That's such a cool idea! To play as Zelda back when...
That's Hyrule Castle?
When she went back in time.
That must mean this really is the past.
That's so cool! Oh my god, we get to play as Rauru! Okay, it's another Warriors game. Age of Imprisonment.
And now, some news about Nintendo Switch Online.
Yeah?
You can continue to enjoy Nintendo Switch Online on Switch 2.
What about it?
Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack.
You can still keep all of the stuff.
Benefit exclusively on Switch 2. Please
Which
take a look
is
at this.
GameCube. GameCube would be cool. Not that. Yeah! Bam! Heck
Nintendo
yeah!
Switch Online Plus expansion pack will be getting
Is Double Dash gonna be on there?
exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo Gamecube.
If you could play Double Dash online, I would genuinely consider actually getting the expansion pass.
A Legend of Zelda game that looks like a cartoon come to life through cell shading. Controlling the wind using a mysterious
The Wii U
baton,
version better.
sail on an adventure across the Great Sea.
I actually think
The Legend
Wind
of
Waker
Zelda,
HD is
The
so
Wind Waker.
good.
Transcending history and the world.
Soul
A tale of
Calibur.
Souls and swords eternally retold.
The only Soul Cal game that I have was the one on Xbox 360.
Different weapon. And Link from the Legend of Zelda series enters the
Right, I forgot this was the case.
experience a world of white knuckle racing at speed.
Hey guys, look, F-Zero's back.
per hour. GX.
It'd be really cool if they added online
Games
features to
that
some of
support
these.
multiplayer, up to 4 can play together locally or online.
Yeah!
Enjoy these classic games.
No, show me Double Dash, please! That's the only game I would want to play online.
Check the controls for each
On,
title, customize
for the
them to your
GameCube, I
liking.
mean.
More titles will be added in the future.
Path of Radiance! The best Fire Emblem game!
Nintendo
Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness
Nintendo
coming
Classics.
too is
The
awesome.
Switch 2 exclusive game library coming to Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack launches the same day as the hardware's release.
Cool.
And a dedicated
Was Super Mario
controller
Sunshine on there? I couldn't
original
tell.
GameCube controller will also Nintendo Switch Online members.
Fire
will
Emblem
also
Path
be
of
available the
Radiance!
same
Oh,
day
but that
as
means
the
they
Nintendo Switch 2.
have to port.
Whether you're
I want them to make a remake of Path of Radiance and then Radiant Dawn. Because you can't play Path of Radiance without playing Radiant Dawn
Nintendo
afterwards.
Classics.
It's an incomplete game otherwise.
course,
Well, an
you can
incomplete
continue
story.
to play select games from the systems shown here.
I really want them to
Nintendo Switch.
remake
Okay,
Radiant
let's see some
Dawn.
more games from our publishing
Path of Radiance is honestly perfectly fine as it is. Radiant Dawn desperately needs a remake. What? It's... I never considered this would be here. I never considered that Deltarune would be on here. Parallel story is an interesting way to put it. Oh my god! Show me stuff from 3 and 4! Okay. Oh my god, what is that? Oh my god, Rhythm Games! Why does Susie look like that? Oh my god, it's Tenna! Oh, cool! What is that animation? Switch 2 launch day. I'm gonna piss myself! Oh my god!
Borderlands game will launch on Nintendo Switch 2. Borderlands is back. Loot and shoot your way through a world filled with wild
I had
enemies
never
and
considered that Deltarune would be on this.
already the most ambitious Borderlands
Oh
game
my
we've
god!
Borderlands 4 will
I'm gonna
launch in
cry.
2025.
Deltarune tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow. We know when it's coming out.
We're releasing an
Oh my god!
Myers Civilization 7.
I don't give a shit about Civilization.
Guide your people.
I'm so happy.
Players can enjoy a more intuitive game.
I'm actually gonna cry.
Civ 7
Okay.
launches on the same day as Switch 2.
Oh, if there's no Silksong, I won't even care.
Mouse controls on Switch 2 by purchasing.
We have a Deltarune release date.
And we have even more news from 2K.
Hi, I'm Lionel James. And I'm Ben Bishop.
Uh.
Final announcement for today is that WWE 2K is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Cool, I don't care. Was that Borderlands game new?
And on the court.
I don't think there was a Borderlands 4. I think that was new.
Kids by this old
Hi, I'm Dave Crooks from Dodge Roll.
Is that Enter the Gungeon? Well, I saw Enter the Gungeon behind him.
Here's the first look at Enter the Gungeon 2.
Okay, cool. Cool.
Dodge countless bullets and aim for the Gungeon's depths in our roguelike shooter sequel. Now
Was
reloaded
Enter the Gungeon?
style. You can expect some fan favorite elements to return.
He said new art style, so I'm assuming it didn't look like that. I was like, I thought Enter the Gungeon was 2D art and not 3D models. Who's this carrot? This looks like Slime Rancher. Like the art style of Slime Rancher. It looks cute. It's a creature. Star Seeker, Astronomer Expeditions. Cool. I definitely would not want to get this on the Switch. Even though the Switch 2 does look significantly more powerful, I would still prefer to get this on PC. FF7 Remake. I like how they still call it that in Japanese. They don't use some other type of abbreviation. I'm so happy about Deltarune. If n- ah! The jump scare! What? That's in 2025? The Silksong jump scare! What the heck? That came out of nowhere! You're really gonna put that in the freaking Sizzle reel? Puyo Puyo Tetris. I'm excited for this. Oh my god. You're really gonna put that in the Sizzle reel? I cannot believe they put that in the Sizzle reel. Okay, we got Silksong. We got half a release date for Silksong. It better come out this year, man. I'm gonna lose my mind. Fortnite. This is already on the Switch. But I imagine it'll look better than it does. Brazilian, yeah! 2025! Heck yeah! Sorry if my little scream, like, absolutely destroyed the ears. Oh, this is the thing I saw! This guy's in his chair, and then it zooms in on his hand. There we go. Oh, I thought his hand looked weird. I guess it looks normal. But yeah, I saw it getting grabbed like this.
I give you my blood.
My blood. I don't know what this is. From Software. Oh! Oh! Ooh! Ooh! He's pretty. Nice cane, or sword. Again, I don't really know how the Switch 2 is gonna run. Oh! Hi! Maybe it'll run games significantly better than I think it will. Hello! He just be eating people. Oh, Froggy! Scary Froggy with human teeth. Of blood, you say? Is this something born of blood? A T-Rex! A mutated T-Rex! That guy looks like he's singing. This is cool.
Tears will flow for one.
Is this a new game, or is this like some kind of Bloodborne? The Duskbloods. Cool. A bat! It's a bat! Or it's a winged mouse. Because the wings are feathery and not... But the face looks like a fruit bat.
What you just saw
Did it say only on...
new game by From Software.
Did it say only on the Switch too?
Will be coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Is that all the games we're gonna see? Because I'm
More
happy.
games in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it.
I got,
Please take a look at this.
a new addition to Kirby, even if it's not a fully new game. I got Silksong. I got fucking Deltarune. Even though we didn't see anything new for Silksong, a semi-release date is enough. Kirby. Oh my god. Or is it something else that's star-themed? Yeah! Let's go! Okay, wait. What is it, though? What is it, though? What? Oh my god! It's Air Ride, isn't it? It's totally Air Ride! Yo! Oh my god! Who needs Mario Kart? Oh, heck yeah! They renewed the copyright for this like ages ago, and everyone thought that there would be a new one, and then it never happened. Hey, it's the man! Oh, I hope he doesn't get all weird about it and doesn't include any of the
which originally released
new
on the Nintendo
characters.
GameCube system over 20 years ago, is getting a brand new
Like what
version.
happens with Smash.
We hope you're looking forward to Kirby Air Riders.
There's some
directed by
references
Masahiro
to
Sakurai.
newer Kirby game, newer
Next is our last
with
trailer for today.
in Smash. Like Kirby has a super ability from Kirby's Return to Dreamland and Smash. Master DDD and Galactonite are there, which are not his creations. But like, just like, I do worry a little bit upon seeing the Sakurai label. Label? No, that's not correct. But you know what? I have faith. I have faith. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be awesome. I just hope he includes new characters in it. Like, I hope Magolor... We just saw Kirby. I hope we see Magolor in it. Magolor with, like, a little mini lore star cutter. Oh. I see what's happening. I'm still on my Kirby rant. Sorry. I hope we see, like, Magolor with a little mini lore star cutter, like, thing to ride on. That'd be cool. This looks sick. New fully fledged Donkey Kong game. But oh no, the people who are complaining about Donkey Kong having an ever so slightly different design are not gonna be happy that he looks different. I don't understand those people. They would never survive one day as a Kirby fan, seeing King DDD get completely remodeled every single game. Donkey Kong doesn't even look that different here. They gave him pants though. I appreciate it. I hate seeing this naked bastard. He's no longer naked. This is cool. What? You saw banana? Banana! Ingot Isle. Oh, I feel exhausted. Donkey Kong Bonanza. This is cool. Oh, his pants are gone. I hope he keeps the pants.
That was a brand new 3D platforming action game starring Donkey Kong, called
Move,
Donkey Kong Bonanza.
move out of the way, 3D Mario.
Strength,
We're
smash
getting
through enemies,
3D Donkey Kong for the first time since
ground,
Donkey Kong
and
64.
just about everything as you demolish your way through a massive
At least I
underground
think. I don't think there's been
world.
any other 3D
More
Donkey
details
Kong
will be
games
shared
like
in the
this.
future. We hope you're looking forward to it.
You'll have to wait just a bit longer for launch.
I mean, that was
Very much looking
that was a
forward to
good chunk of
everyone being
information.
able to experience Nintendo Switch 2.
We know a lot about the
Appreciate you joining
hardware.
us today. Thank you very much.
I'm very satisfied with the games. Imagine not being a Kirby fan. Oh. They're announcing the treehouse. Yeah, that was fucking sick. Glad to see. I'm glad that some older games that really need it are going to get Switch 2 versions. I say really need it. Breath of the Wild runs fine on the Switch. A lot of people complained about is this the actual end? Hold on. Yep. A lot of people complained about like Tears of the Kingdom not running as well as they would like. I don't care. I think it's fine. But yeah, it's cool that it's going to be getting an update. It would be nice if Pokemon did, but it's fine. Everyone's already played Pokemon, so it's not like anyone's going to want to replay it with the better... I mean, some people would. I'm sure some people would, but if Pokemon Scarlet and Violet came out on the Switch 2 with enhanced graphics, I would still probably not play it again, because I already played through it with my account. Legend ZA getting a Switch 2 that runs better is super good. It looked really smooth. Hold on. Before anything, I want to go look at that FromSoft game again. I wanted to see what it said at the end, because I swear to God, it said exclusively on Switch, and that might be completely incorrect. Available only. Yeah, I was correct. Only on Switch 2. That's crazy. That FromSoft would take that kind of risk. They must be really confident that it'll run well. I mean, like, some parts of the gameplay, it looked like it wasn't nearly as smooth as it would be if it was on, like, PC. Hold on. I want to see, like, a image of, like, people walking around, and you can kind of see what I'm talking about. There was, like, a shot of, like, the main guy walking. I think it should be coming up here. Like, visually, it still looks great. It's just like some movements didn't look like they were as smooth as they could possibly be, as if they were on like a PS5. A Switch 2 exclusive FromSoft game, though. I would get it. Like, the way this guy is undulating around, it would probably be even grosser if it was on... Here we go. This is the shot. This is the exact shot I was thinking of. The way this guy kind of just fades in, and him, like, walking. I might be, like, being really nitpicky here. I'm not criticizing it. I still think it looks really good. But I'm just saying, like, the fact that, like, that didn't look as good as it could possibly be, I think, really... That should have been a tell that it was going to only be on the Switch 2.
As befits the soon to depart.
I pray that
It still looks great, though.
able carrier of blood.
This just looks like it was a game made for the PS4 and not for the PS5. It's just like people were saying that the Switch 2 would have the same strength as a PS4. Because this looks like it's a game that would release at, like, the start of the PS4's lifespan. Which is not bad. The PS4 runs some pretty freaking nice games.
The moon tears will flow for one.
I don't even have a PS5. I just know that games look exceptionally good on the PS5. Like, almost as good as, like, a high-tech PC. Yeah, this is cool. I want to get this. plays like a cool, like, vampire sort of guy. I don't know if he's a vampire, but he was sucking the life out of someone. This thing is so cute. It's got, like feathered wings, so it's not quite a bat. But it looks very bat-like, right? Have you ever seen, like, a picture of, like, the flying fox? Which is a fruit bat in Australia? That's kind of what it looks like. It might just be, like, a rat, though. That might be the intention with this. It might not be a bat. It might be my bat brain that's making me think bat. Yeah, this game, this system looks like it's gonna be pretty good. The enhanced online features is nice. You know, Nintendo's always been behind on online. Very purposefully behind, I might add. They were very, like, not into that type of thing. Like, I don't think Nintendo was ever oblivious to the fact that other consoles were getting better online features than them. I think that was always very deliberate, because they wanted their market to be like, our console is safe for your kids. They can't talk to strangers online. And even this seems a bit more limited than, like, something like the PS4. Like, it might not be. I might be underestimating it. The increased frame rate is nice. Having the 4K screen is good. Just a more powerful console. I'm a little concerned about this SD card thing. I don't know. Micro SD Express. Hold on. I think I should have an SD card in just over here. But that just means I'll have to get a new one, which is a bit of a shame. This new Mario Kart looks freaking sick. I can't believe Kirby Air Ride is back. That was always one of those things that people were like, I want a new Air Ride, I want a new Air Ride. And I was always like, it's not gonna happen. They're never gonna do that. But they did. And Sakurai is on it, which is super interesting. I already voiced my concerns about that. I worry that he's going to be against putting, like, things from newer Kirby games in there. I want Magolor to be a playable character. You could be Meta Knight in there. Why can't we be Magolor? I want to see, again, this, like, Star-Crossed World extra mode.
Mysterious changes.
Okay. So, like, this is how they're gonna justify everyone trying to attack Kirby again. Being like, despite the fact that he befriended everyone, they're gonna be like, well, as you can see, they're all possessed by an evil space meteor. I have a notification on my phone. I look at it, and it's a notification from Mossbag that says, my Hollow Knight movie Dreamcast 5 minutes ago. Oh my goodness. This looks super cool. Stuff in the background looking super smooth is good too, because that was the thing in Kirby's Forgotten Land. For the most part, it's this beautiful game, but sometimes stuff in the background moves in a very choppy way. Honestly, the way it moves doesn't look too bad. The frame rate is so slow that it almost looks deliberate. Like, it almost looks like some kind of claymation looking ass. So it's really not that bad, but it will be nice to see if that issue is completely, like, just doesn't exist on the Switch 2 version.
We'll have both a Nintendo Switch
Kirby's Forgotten Land is just one of the best looking Nintendo Switch 2 games, outside of, like, Pikmin. Switch 2? Nintendo Switch games outside of, like, Pikmin 4. And Luigi's Mansion. Luigi's Mansion 3 is also a very gorgeous Switch 2 game.
Plus, you can explore the
I keep saying Switch 2! Just Switch game.
Enjoy smoother action.
This will be cool.
At 120 frames per
Princess of the Dead.
Hades 2. Hey, playing Hades 1 on my Switch made me so happy. I loved getting to play Hades, like, just handheld, anywhere. Waiting in the dentist, I'm playing Hades. Waiting at the doctor, I'm playing Hades. At a friend's house, playing Hades. It's the main reason I've held off on getting Hades 2 on early access on Steam, is because I really wanted to play it on the Switch. So now that it's confirmed, like, hey, it's coming to Switch 2, whatever it releases.
For more about Hades 2, later this year.
Later this year, okay. We'll probably get like a release date then. For my brother's been playing the game on Steam, and he's told me that it really doesn't feel like an early access game, that it feels like it's basically finished. So, like, they might be taking it out of early access soon.
In the future.
Okay, yeah, Super Mario Sunshine, so that's cool. Despite the fact that they ported Super Mario Sunshine in the Mario Collection game, they are still putting it in the Nintendo's Classics. Path of Radiance! I really, 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 really want them to remake, like, a combined pack of Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn. And if this is my dream. This is my dream. If they remake Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn, get the old writers back and have them rewrite parts of Radiant Dawn, like, and add in the stuff they never got to. In Radiant Dawn, there's, like, a ton of stuff in the files that is completely unfinished. Like, they had support stories all written out. Not written out, but all, like, planned, that they just never got to do. Like, you can find, like, things that are labeled, like, support between Nyala and Raphael. Support between, Ike and Soren. Like, they had planned to make support conversations between these characters, but, like, that game is infamously unfinished. They never got to finish it. I would love it if they remade the game, got back the original writers, and put all that stuff in. Also, I would like it if they rewrote certain parts of the story to not be stupid. Like, get Zehark and Jill out of Daen. Why the hell are they fighting against the Lagoos? Like, sure, yeah, they love Daen. That's why they put them in the Daen side of the story. Jill had an entire character arc in Path of Radiance about coming to understand that Daen's treatment of the Lagoos is, like, horrifically wrong, and she came to, like, love the Lagoos and her new friend Leth. Like, it's so weird that they chose to have her fight against them. It completely undoes all the character development. Zehark, in general, is just, like, a stupid choice, too. Like, the only reason he's there is because he's from Daen, despite the fact that he never even had to go through a character arc like Jill did. He was just always against Daen. He was always against their persecution of the Lagoos. It's so dumb. I want them to rewrite the game. Like, one of the other reasons why they did it is because all the characters on the Daen side of the story suck. All of them have such bad stats. Meg is terrible. The other people are terrible. There's, like, one sword guy who's good. I don't remember his name. It's like Leon or something. Blonde kid. They need to balance that game better so that half of the characters don't suck, and so they don't have to shoehorn the old characters into that part of the story. It's so dumb. I would rather just not have Jill and Zehark in the game at all than put them in as part of the story that is completely unfitting for them. I want that game to be rewritten so badly. It's such a dumb choice. You could still have Micaiah be psychotic, right? You could still have her be dumb and be on, like, the evil side of the war. The blatantly, comically evil side of the war. I don't care. She's a very flawed person. She wants to stand with Daen no matter how many horrible atrocities happen. That's kind of part of her character. That's fine. You can have new characters be terrible. Don't have old characters who were established to not be terrible, be terrible. It's... It sucks. It sucks. Path of Radiance, though, is perfect. Honestly, nothing needs to change about it except for, like, making it visually better. And, like, I don't know, making some quality of life things nicer in it. That's my rant. that's my Radiant Dawn rant. But Radiant Dawn isn't gonna be here because it wasn't a GameCube game. It was a Wii game exclusively, I'm pretty sure. Like, I don't think it's one of those cross-gen games or, like, Twilight Princess. I'm pretty sure it's just on the Wii. So it's not gonna be here. So that means there's gonna be a lot of people playing Path of Radiance and they'll never play Radiant Dawn. Because I doubt they're gonna be putting a Wii version of this as on the Switch. But that will be fixed if they just remake the games. I do not want a port. I do not want a port. Remake both games. I swear to God. I don't give a shit about Fire Emblem 4, okay? People are like, when's the Fire Emblem 4 remake? I don't care. I want a Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn combined remake that fixes Radiant Dawn. Like, balances the characters, fixes the story, adds in the shit that they didn't get to add in. I want it so bad. And also make it so you don't have to play the game like 5 times to see all the story. That's so dumb. I remember being like, why the heck? Like, Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn are such a good game. Sure, I complain about Radiant Dawn, but it's still such a good game. It's so much fun. I'm like, why was the reviews for this game so terrible? And I completely forgot. It's because when I played the game, I had a friend of mine gave me a save file that made it so that I didn't have to play the game like 3 times in order to get all the story content. That's such a stupid and arbitrary restriction that makes it so when people play the game, they play an incomplete version of it because the game wants you to play it like 3 times to be able to get the proper ending with all of the story in it. That's so dumb. Like, sure, yeah, 3 houses, you have to play it multiple times to get a proper ending. But, like, the game basically tells you that up front. They're like, oh, there's 3 paths. Okay, sure, who cares? Like, because it tells you that. It's not the same as Radiant Dawn, where it does not tell you that. That's so crazy. How did the developers think that was a good idea? I'm sorry. This is my rant today. This is what I'm complaining about today. Radiant Dawn is an insane game developed by insane people. No actual hate to the developers. No actual hate. Like, clearly, a lot of shit was going on back then. The game is so unfinished. It was so clearly rushed. That probably just got lost in the scramble to get the game out. But, like, I genuinely can't believe they made that decision to be like, yeah, you gotta play this game 3 times for no reason in order to get the full, proper story of the game. This is so insane to me. That's so crazy. But yeah, like, seeing, like, old reviews of the game and being like, man, this game, like, I don't know, parts of the story towards the end just gets really weird and hard to understand. Yeah, because they deliberately make it so you can't see the full story. That's so stupid. I cannot believe they did that. I'm sorry, this was supposed to be a Switch 2 stream. Instead, it's the Paper Complains About Fire Emblem stream. Oh my god, if they're gonna be like, oh, people are gonna play Path of Radiance, but they're not gonna be able to play Radiant Dawn, let's just release a port of Radiant Dawn, I'm going to piss myself if that's what they do, and they don't just remake the game from the ground up. I don't want a port. I don't want a port. I'm so scared of the idea that they might make a port of Radiant Dawn. I want a remake. That game is so... I want to say it's so bad, but it's not. It's a great game. It's why I'm so passionate about it. It's such a good game. I'm so glad that a friend of mine like, convinced me to play it and was like, hey, like, here's this save file. I want you to play this game. It's very, I love it very much. And that friend, like, watched me play the whole thing, and it was just, like, it was such a roller coaster. Path of Radiance is by far the better game, but the story, I feel like the story was very predictable. I knew what was gonna happen with every story beat. Because it was super easy to follow, but it's still amazing. Do not get me wrong, it's still great. But then Radiant Dawn, on the other hand, lacks the polish of Path of Radiance. Like, as a game, it has a lot more problems. But my god, was every single story development a complete and utter surprise. I could not predict a single thing because it was insane. Just the most ludicrous game. One of the most ludicrous games I have ever played. Anyways, that's my rant. That's all I have to say about... It's not all I have to say. There's many things that I could say about Fire Emblem, but that's all I have to say about that. Gale of Darkness is awesome. Is the first game gonna be there? Pokemon Coliseum? There it is! Yeah, it's right there. Cool.
Nintendo Gamecube, Nintendo Classic, coming to Nintendo Switch Online plus expansion pack.
This nearly made me pee myself. I love he's got four hands. I like to imagine it's actually Toby Fox in there. I was not expecting this. I did not consider for a second that they were going to show Deltarune in this. A heartfelt journey of humor and friendship. I want to stop on, like, the new segments. Some of those we had already seen from the Spamton sweepstakes and stuff. Like, this is chapter 1, this is chapter 2, this is chapter 2, this is Spamton. Yeah, we saw this in the Spamton sweepstakes. I gotta blow your socks off. I imagine that's what you gotta say to them. This is brand new. This is totally new. Is this Pluie? Is this what the Pluie is? They implemented Pluie? We got 3 lives. Okay, hold on. You're like controlling 2 things at once, left and right? That looks like it's gonna be a nightmare for me. How is this gonna work on PC? I understand how that would work for analog sticks, but this is funny. Like a little rhythm game. Max combo. Okay, yeah, so chapter 3 is gonna take place, like, in a TV world, and there's, like... So I imagine this is gonna be, like an MTV sort of channel you'll go to, where you gotta play, like, a music video. What is this color? Why is Susie, like, peach? What is this? What are these windows? We're in, like, some kind of church here. Let's go back. Frame by frame. What is this glass? There's something that's shattered here. We're hanging onto the edge. What's happening? That's crazy. I don't know what to make of that. That must be Tenna, right? That TV's gotta be Tenna. I saw some people on, like, Twitter and Blue Sky being like, how does everyone already know that this Tenna guy is going to show up? What is this? Because the Spamton Sweepstakes. For anyone who is unaware, the Spamton Sweepstakes gave us a lot of information on what's going to happen in the future of Chapter 3. And one of it was this name, Tenna. And we all assume that the TV is Tenna because antenna, which is what the TV has. This is a weird shot. Is this gonna be like a cutscene? What are these? What are these supposed to be? And Susie's that peachy color here again. Is this gonna be like in like a secret boss area? This cool little animation is, I wonder if this animation is either going to be in the game or if this is going to be like in a trailer that's going to be released before it comes out. Deltarune is waiting. And then it comes out on launch day. So June. We know when Deltarune is. Deltarune is not tomorrow. Deltarune is in June. What was the phrase? The man who says Deltarune tomorrow every day is wrong every day but one. I don't know how much I'm gonna cut down my stupid fucking Fire Emblem rant. Sorry about that, folks. Sorry for being a Fire Emblem fan that cares way too much about the stupid games. From what I understand, there was also an extended script for Path of Radiance that was only in Japanese. That's a whole nother thing, though. Not Path of Radiance, Radiant Dawn. So I don't think anything shown here is new. Like, I don't think anything in this little bit in the sizzle reel is new. I think this is all stuff from the older Silksong trailers. But 2025, baby! It's coming! It's real! Silksong is real! Then again, Xbox also said that it would be coming, like, 2 or 3 years ago. I don't remember when that was. I just don't remember. It's been too long. And then it didn't happen. So this might... I'm cautious about firmly believing that this will come out in 2025, but I'm gonna hope. I'm holding on to hope. Please let it be like the end of the year or something. I will cry. I will break down and cry if it doesn't. Good night, universe. Guardians of Azuma. I'm looking forward to. I really thought that they would show like an Animal Crossing game in this, but I guess whatever new Animal Crossing is gonna come out isn't ready yet. Which is fine by me. I don't care. Puyo Puyo Tetris 2 S. What is the S? I have Puyo Puyo Tetris 2 on Steam. What does the S stand for? Puyo Tetris Doubles. Okay, that's new mode. Play with a friend. Okay. If this is just like extra multiplayer stuff, then I don't care. Use a controller like a mouse. Okay, this is like giving it new functionality for the Switch 2 to have like mouse play. This is fine. This doesn't seem too different. Guardians of Azuma. I'm really excited for this. This looks like it's gonna be cool. A real cool Rune Factory game. They showed this in the last stream. We got Professor Layton. Let's go. Should I play some Layton games on stream? Some of the old ones? I haven't played all the Layton games. I've only played like one. But I liked it. Should I play some others on stream? The Tamagotchi game seems so cute. But like depending on the price, I may or may not get it. If it's like a super high price, I won't get it. Duskbloods. That is the most FromSoft ass title ever. Duskbloods. I'm so like I saw this and I was like, okay, this is either Kirby or something else that's star themed. If it was, there was like a non-zero chance that it could have been like Starfy or something. But no, it's Air Ride. That's so cool. This is genuinely one of those things that I thought would never happen. We're in like the fields of Dreamland. And then the other colors for Kirby, we got Wheelie, we got the other one from the original game, and this thing. So this is cool. This is really cool. Kirby Air Ride. Riders. Ooh, what a different title. Yeah, I hope they take advantage of, like, this being a modern game. They make it better than the original. I just hope there's a ton of characters in it. That's the thing about, like, games like this. It's way more fun if you have a lot of options to choose from. And Kirby has a lot of characters now. There's so many different characters that you could make, like, into racers. Especially Magolor. Magolor's such a perfect choice. Give him just, like, a miniature lore star cutter, like, kart. It's not really a kart. Director Masahiro Sakurai. But yeah, I don't know what else to say. This Donkey Kong looks cool. I think my brother's probably gonna like this a lot. I, for one, like Donkey Kong's new look. I think he's funny looking. I can't believe he has pants now. Nintendo was like, cover him up. No one wants to see that freaking naked bastard. I wonder who his little rock friend is. This is cool. I'm stoked, man. Yeah, definitely gotta get the bundle with Mario Kart. Unless it becomes suddenly unavailable due to, you know, resellers. I remember seeing that one article that was like, Nintendo has plans to deal with resellers for the Nintendo Switch 2. And I don't remember what the actual thing it said was, but like, I just looked at it and it was like, their plan better be a guillotine. Like, that's the only thing that I'd accept. I've had so much fun today. I'm gonna be watching other people react to this. I gotta update my timer now. My timer is now woefully outdated. What am I gonna put my timer to now? The release date for the Switch 2! That's what I gotta put it to! Not that it's gonna really matter for my streams. I'm not gonna be able to stream Switch games. You know what? Maybe I'll get a capture card before then. Maybe I will. I don't know. Yeah, follow me on Twitter and Blue Sky. They're linked in my Twitch. I don't need to tell you what the ats are. Just go check it out. Oh, have a great day, everyone.